Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's today? What is today, y'all? Wednesday. Is today Wednesday? Yes, today is Wednesday. I think today might be, I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking today's like the 19th. Oh, let me try to put my thing on. Hi guys. So, look at me. Clearly I'm getting ready to go pay the 5. So, um yeah, I'm getting ready to go pay the 5. I just made it to the highway. Um So, here we are once again, freshly washed curls, giving me poodle realness. Okay, looking like my baby boy Charlie on the low. Oh, all dogs go to heaven. Rest in peace to my son. Anyway, guys, thanks for picking up. I know I don't always pick up my phone, Lord knows, but thanks for picking up, guys. Yes, I made it to the highway. Traffic is already doing the most, and I've gotten used to not being in traffic. But here I am getting ready to pay the 5. So what has been going on besides the obvious, y'all? It's too much. No matter what's been going on, it's too much. It's too much. But good morning. Good morning. Um, so yeah, I'm about to go pay the 5. And I have a few things I need to say. And it's a little bit too early for one of the things that I want to say, but I want to get this out the way because, I don't like, I want to get this out the way because what's going on like in the country is so outrageous that I just need to like, okay, I want to know, how did we go from everybody's getting ready to starve to dick sucking? Like, I need to understand what? And I'm a grown woman, so I got to clutch my pearls on this one. Excuse me? It just brings a whole new meaning to eat a dick. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, is that the solution? Anyway, but yeah, so I'm on my way to pay the 5, and that's that. But yeah, so the Epstein files, they said they could sign off on those today. One or two things happened. Either the books got cooked, and or there's just this belief that the people are still going to be willfully ignorant as they have been, and pretend that no matter what comes out that we don't know the real deal. Um, but like I said again, this is not our fight to worry about. It's giving, like I said, kettle corn. If y'all not going to do nothing about it, I guess this is the new norm on some level. And anybody that can do something about it, do it. But yeah, it's still don't get caught slipping. It's still make sure you got all your documents. It's still get to the store. It's still that. That's not changing. And okay, anytime, you're about to, I don't even know what I was getting ready to say. I just allowed myself to get distracted that quick. But, oh, anytime it's time for you to take care of yourself and your family, you got to do what you got to do. And so, but it's still pivot season. It's still that too. It's still, nobody should be able to control anything, you know what I mean? And of course, that's definitely for me as well. Like, whatever I thought I was going to do, I'm still trying to do. I still have every intent in going forward. Um, but yeah, so the countdown to January 30th is here. And that's really all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to let social media give me some clips of what's going on with these files. And that's that. You know what I mean? But let me switch gears real quick. Let me tell you, I don't know if I told you this before, but it got said to me again this morning by my daughter. She gonna say to me, I'm trying to tell her, every morning it's the same thing with these kids. Get up. Did you brush your teeth? Where's your shoes at? Where's your book bag? Where's your backpack? You could do the same routine every morning with these kids, and it's as if it's like it's not happening. It's like, why are you acting like you don't know this is what we be doing, right? And I get it. I get it. Things have changed. No, for the last 2 months we've been waking up at 7:30. Okay. So today, this morning is quite a shock to the system. But like I said, Sophia's gonna say to me, can I hurry up and say what I'm gonna say because she don't have time for my long speeches? What? I was like, I think I did tell y'all this before because it was giving speech or headlock. Which one? You know what I mean? She seems like she's getting ready to be starting to try to pick the headlock soon. So, have to rough her up real quick. But, anyway, let me ask y'all something. Did y'all watch that show, Reasonable Doubt? It comes on Hulu. Shout out to my girl for letting me get that Hulu information. Because Lord knows, I can't keep paying for all the streaming services. By the time you count up all your streaming services, you be done paying 2 other utility bills. Okay? This is probably another reason why I be so distracted when I be watching my shows, because if it don't catch me right away, or at least I'll give it a couple of episodes. It's like, ain't nobody watching this. I tried to watch The Beast in Me, and it was okay, but it wasn't it wasn't, I don't know. It just didn't catch me like that. And so, but I am watching, my guilty pleasure is All's Fair with Tiana Taylor, Kim Kardashian, Tiana Taylor. Who else up there? 101 Dalmatians, Glenn Close. She up there. So that's a little guilty pleasure. What I don't like about that show is that it's showing once a week when it should have just let all of the, it should have just gave all of the, episodes. Like, let me see all the episodes. I don't have time to wait every week to see this. But, because now I can't watch it again until the whole season comes out. Because I'm not going week by week. I like to binge watch. Unless it's really, really good. And I'm, like, pressed to watch it. But yeah, so have y'all seen Reasonable Doubt? Because the focus was on the guy, Ozzy, and all that he was going through. So Ozzy's a child star whose parents have been like his managers and things like that. And he has an agent. And the agent is from Chucalissa. Is it Chucalissa? His agent is from Chucalissa, down in the valley where the girls get naked. His agent. So you know her from there. That's where you would know her from. And of course, Jax. And so this season was very good. This was a good season. It had a lot of different stories that you could keep up with, and a lot of like conclusions and just information that was needed to like move forward. But yeah, Jax let that man have a baby on her. Has anybody ever had a baby on you? Let me see. Did anybody have a baby? Somebody had a baby on me. Somebody did. That's true. This is way back in the day, but that's not the point. A baby happened. And it was just like, oh, better you than me. But, anywho, yeah, so let me say this about Ozzy. I have never seen Ozzy before. So I was very, taken back by his appearance. Now, when I first saw him, I said, he looks familiar, right? He looks like somebody we don't get to see a lot, which is Kerry Washington's husband. That's who I thought it was, but then he's playing a 24-year-old, and I'm thinking, that's not him, right? No, that's not him. But, okay, so Ozzy's real name is Kyle Berry, and I think Kerry Washington's husband, maybe he has an African name, I'm assuming. I don't know if my memory is serving me correct or not, but anyway, Ozzy's looks were very striking to me. It was just, but he did his thing acting, and every time they was like focusing in on him and his reaction and his response, I don't know, it's just something about his look that's just very like, I don't know, I've never seen anybody's features all together like that before. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to describe what I'm looking at when I see him. It just seems very striking is the word that I'm going to use. But everybody did their thing this season on Reasonable Doubt, and they've already been greenlit to have season 4. So that's excellent. That's excellent. Hopefully they're on their way to working that sooner than later. But yeah, Ozzy was an addict, or was an addict, and it all came out that, I mean, I guess it's getting spoiler alert. So Ozzy was an addict. He was a child star. You can imagine what they go through. Yada yada yada. He's taking care of his whole family because he makes a lot of money. He went from child star, child actor to adult, I guess superstar actor, very known. Everybody knows who Ozzy is. And he is very interested in love with his makeup artist named Wendy. And she's older than him. And she's played by Bruce Willis's daughter. Is it Rumor? Rumor Willis? Something like that. One of the Willis girls. To make a long story short, this was an excellent season. And it ends with a huge cliffhanger. And I can't wait to see season 4. I was like, yes. And so I was able to watch that. And then I was also able to watch All's Fair. And then I got to see what else comes on Hulu to see if I'm missing out on anything. But that was really, really good. But anyway, so let me tell y'all about this man that was on, I think, TikTok. It was a man on TikTok. And he was, I guess, complaining or, giving his 2 cents. So he's a single father to a daughter, one daughter. And I guess it's the daughter's birthday. I'm not sure if it's a birthday or whatever. But the point is, he's on TikTok trying to understand how come he can't have a sleepover with all girls for his daughter and her friends. And he's saying it's just not right. And, it's messed up because he wants to give his daughter, a sleepover, but moms aren't trusting him because he's a man. And this is not fair when it comes to gender and things like that. Okay, sir, I get it. But at the same time, the patriarchy built it this way. That's how it is. And like I said, when it comes to the patriarchy, there are things that are set in place that the only men can change. You created it, you enable it, and y'all have to change that. Women are not going to be able to change that. And so the answer, sir, is no. My daughter cannot come over to your house for a sleepover, and the parent is a male. No, because kids are not necessarily safe from women either, right? And so with that in mind, it's like, you definitely not going over there with a male. Now, obviously, if it was a woman, the idea as another woman, parent, mom, whatever, that's somebody that's more so your equal. When they say pick on somebody your own size, if a problem comes as a mom to mom, if somebody's doing something to your kid, that's a little different. When it's a man, you gotta do something yourself, or you gotta sick somebody on them. Okay? Now, here's my take on that. Is he willing to have a sleepover with boys and girls? And if not, why not? I'll say it again. A single father with a daughter wants to have a girl sleepover for his daughter. My question is, for everybody that feels like it's not fair, are you willing to let your kid have a sleepover with the opposite sex? If the answer is no, then we can tie this up in a bow and move on. Because why does it have to be an all-girl sleepover? Doesn't your young daughter have boyfriends, boys that are friends? How come they can't come sleep over? Okay, so yeah, exactly. So that's the reason why you as a father can't have all-girl sleepover. That's why the mom said no. It's the same. It's not the same exact reason, and I'm not saying that. I'm saying the concept is the same. If you're not willing to let your whatever gender child you have a sleepover with the opposite, then that's going to be the reason. Once again, the patriarchy at work. And so it just is what it is when it comes to that. But, I don't know. What the hell? for my kids, she get like one sleepover at a time works. You know what I mean? But it could also be like you could like it doesn't have to be a sleepover. It could be like a slumber party that doesn't include sleeping. So he still can do that because then he'll be able to invite the other parents. I'm about to get over, cross over 30 lanes. I'm hungry. All right, 7:46. All right, so um, anywho, guys. So I don't have much to say today because as much as I knew I was coming, I still didn't overly try to like prepare anything in my head to overly be talking about or anything like that. But I definitely wanted to make sure that I came back to be like, hey y'all, hey. You see what I'm saying? So, um, but yeah, so because tomorrow I'll be back in the office tomorrow. So tomorrow when I come on, we're gonna talk about some other stuff that needs to be addressed. Okay, that needs to be brought to the table. When they say what you bring it to the table, my opinion, goddamn, that's what I'm bringing. But yeah. Well, now that I'm on this side, I guess I'll have me some International Cafe wings for lunch today. I'll be doing that. So I'm cold right now, but if I put the heat on in my car, then perimenopause gonna come for me, and then I'm gonna be burning up. And if you know me, have been around me lately, you know, baby is warm. I be hot, okay? My temperature be turning up like a goddamn oven, and then it'll just drop, and then I'll be freezing. So, y'all drinking water? I'm always making sure I'm doing. I gotta check on y'all. Why is I can't hear my ice? Oh, I put a lot of water, ice in today, so that when I finish this, I can pour that in without. Cause I don't be wanting to use the ice at work. Cause it ain't no ice maker. So, um, yeah, but I feel cold right now. Jeez, they said it's supposed to warm up to like 70 today. So we'll see. But of course, that means in the morning it's gonna be freezing. So, cause that's what it's doing right now. Cold as hell. Anywho, I'm gonna do a couple of reels today. Y'all need to follow me on my YouTube channel, S.Styles Live. That's also TikTok. But y'all need to go ahead and follow me over there because, like I said, I'll be changing platforms soon, and I'll be doing my lives from YouTube. And so you wouldn't be able to see those lives. If you don't catch it live on YouTube, you would have to go back to YouTube. But soon, my lives will not be on Facebook. They will be on my YouTube channel. So, but yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of reels on TikTok today. I guess today I'm gonna be in the office. I hate how people. Here we are back on me being mad. I don't have road rage, but I have slight rage. I have slight rage. Anywho, let me see if I still know how to drive. I'm about to skip all these people. I ain't got time. I mean, I do have time. It's 7:49. I got a couple of minutes. Yeah, there we go. Y'all move. I mean, none of us are really pressed to get to work that bad, are we? I mean, we definitely want the check to clear, but anyway, yeah, I'll be checking emails all day, today and tomorrow. So from 2 months of not looking at them, bothering with it, or caring about it, being annoyed. So that's what I'll be. Good morning, but that's what I'll be doing today and tomorrow, minimum. So yes, I'm off my exit now. Listen, lunch can't get here fast enough. I might, I don't know, I might have to leave and try to figure out. I'm gonna get a little piece of bread or something. Just a little piece of something. You know what I mean? Waffle House right there. Can you call the Waffle House in? Like, oh, that would be so good right now if I could just slide over and get me one of those cheesesteak melts. They so damn good at the Waffle House, especially at midnight. Anywho, peeps, I'm about to go. I don't have much to say and I don't want to drag on. Um, but yeah, we'll get back into it tomorrow. As they say, God willing. Y'all have a good one. Don't let nobody piss you off today, y'all. And I promise to do the same today, because today is my first day laying eyes on folks. And while the people at my job are not responsible for what's happening, there are people at my job that are responsible for what has happened. There are people, like I said, if you voted against my interest, because it's like when you center yourself, instead of worried about other people, you can change your language, right? And so I'm not worried about people who are voting in their against their best interest. Like I said, their best interest is to ensure that I don't have something. And so, while the people at my job didn't make things happen exactly the way they did, they absolutely made this happen. Okay? And so, there's a part of me that will be laughing and enjoying the people that I do enjoy at work. But there's, we all know the element of being like, yeah, so that's getting ready to go on too. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So the plan today is to not let anything piss me off. But I'm going to be side-eyeing folks, and I'm going to be saying certain things. Like, people made this happen. There's a lot of people that made sure this happened. And so here we are. But, whatever. Like I said, they do get to pissing you off, you know what to do. Pull them to the side. But for the most part, it's not really even worth it. It's not even really worth it. Anywho, peeps, I'm on the access road now. See, look at that dog. Anywho, y'all have a good one, and I will see y'all. The plan is to see y'all tomorrow, okay? So see you then. Have a good day at work, and like I said, don't let nobody piss you off unless it's absolutely necessary. And then go ahead and get pissed. All right, y'all. Peace out.